All you ladies pop that thing like this. Shake your body, don't stop, don't quit. All you ladies pop that thing like this. Shake your...
Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So if you're new here, welcome. If it's your first time, I hope you like what you see. Don't forget to check out my other videos and just hit that subscribe button. You want to do it, so just subscribe. But yeah, if you're already subscribed to my channel, welcome back again, and thank you so much for always supporting and watching my videos. I really appreciate it. So today's video is going to be a video on taking care of your vagina, taking care... Why are you laughing? And taking care of yourself, some feminine hygiene tricks and tips. So stay tuned. So the first thing that I feel like every girl should do is find a way to kind of groom their vagina, groom their hair, depending on if you like bikini waxes or if you trim them at home by yourself or if you go get a Brazilian wax. I personally like to get Brazilian waxes. Also, I just did a story time on my first time getting a Brazilian, so I'm gonna put that tag up there. If you wanna, have a little laugh, go watch that video after. But yeah, I just feel like finding a way to keep your hair groomed or maintained is very, very important, because the more out of control it is down there, the more you give bacteria and dirt and all nastiness a place to kind of live and to kind of breed. And you don't want to have freaking a jungle with new freaking species being formed and living there. You want to just have it nice and maintained. So I'm not saying that everyone has to go get a Brazilian or go wax, but even if you're just trimming your own hair at home from time to time, it will really, really help, especially with making sure that no bacteria and no dirt is living there. But yeah, another thing I recommend that you do not do is use Nair. I know some girls like to use Nair to the Nair removal hair. The Nair, that's a tongue twister. The Nair removal hair cream, the cream you can put and it removes it. That's extremely bad for your vagina. Don't let them trick you into thinking that it'll work or it's good. It's really, really bad. The chemicals that are in there are too strong. Just don't even put any of that on top of your vagina. Just don't do that. Just don't. All right, so the next thing that I recommend is taking cranberry pills. So if you're not someone who likes pills, you can drink 100% pure cranberry juice. But the reason why cranberry is very important, especially for females, is because it helps to prevent urinary tract infections, as well as it has, hold on. Let me read it off Google, because I don't want no one in the comments to be like, how do you know this? They are packed with antioxidants and can help reduce the frequency of urinary tract infections in some people. They also help to prevent yeast infections, as well as balance out your pH level. So your pH level is just basically I think the acidic level that your vagina is always supposed to be at, and if it's too low or it's too high, it's unhealthy for you. So things like cranberry pills just help to maintain it and keep it at a balanced level and keep it good. I got these from Walmart, I believe. I don't remember how much it was, but I got these from Walmart. But you can also get them from Shoppers Drug Mart, or you can even get them at any pharmacy or any place that will sell vitamins or whatever. So the next thing we're gonna talk about is actually washing your actual, vajayjay. So one thing you have to remember is that your vagina is literally a self-cleaning machine. It cleans itself. So internally, your vagina is doing all the work it needs to do to clean and to make sure it's healthy in there. So with that being said, when you're actually washing your vagina with soap or whatever, you don't need to, kind of open and, do your own little maneuvers and tricks inside to clean, because you're going to do more harm than good, and you're just going to irritate your vagina. You're going to irritate the systems that are in there, and you're just going to end up causing yourself a whole bunch of unnecessary problems that you don't need. So one thing I also don't recommend you use is those cleaning aids. I don't know what they're called, Summer's Eve, Venus. I don't know. Those things. I'll post the pictures of what I'm talking about. But what I use Dove unscented soap. Dove sensitive skin. But anything that's for sensitive skin is always unscented. So if you don't want to get the sensitive skin version, you can get the unscented version. because although your vagina cleans the inside of itself, you know, you still got to take care of the actual outside and the physical part, because you don't want a vagina that's scaly, scabby, and, you know, looking crusty and flaky and nasty. Like, you don't want that shit. So what I do is I use this brush that I got from my vanity spin brush. This is one of the brush that came. So what I do is I literally just take the bar soap, I rub a little bit on it, and I just, you know, clean my vagina nicely in circular motions. And you want to make sure you're getting, like, you know, the crevices, like, you know what I'm talking about, you know, like the folds at the side of your vagina and shit. You want to make sure you're getting those places, and you want to make sure you're just taking your time. But like I said, you don't need to use the brush and go up in your vagina. Like, just, you don't need to do that. Just cut it out. But if you don't want to use this brush, or if you don't have this brush at home, you can also use a dry brush where you can get from Walmart or Amazon. Honestly, you're gonna see a difference with the texture, and you're gonna see a difference, you know, in the way it actually looks, because you're gonna be exfoliating it and taking care of it. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about is apple cider vinegar baths. So what an apple cider vinegar bath is basically when, you know, what it says, you bath in apple cider vinegar. So the reason why this is really, really good for, you know, your hoo-ha is the fact that apple cider vinegar, everyone already knows, it has a lot of detoxing, like, it's good for detoxing, it's good for clearing out any type of dirt or bacteria, and it's also really, really good for, once again, keeping your pH level balanced. It's really, really good to do this either before or after your period, because those are the times where your pH is most likely off track. So what you will do is you just, you know, shower as usual, make sure your body's clean first, and then you're gonna you know, put water, plug up your bathtub and put water in there, warm water, and then take about half a cup of apple cider vinegar, and you're just gonna pour it in to the water, mix it around a little bit, and sit there and soak there for, you know, a good maybe 10-15 minutes, 15-20 minutes, depending how you're feeling. One thing that's very, very good for, you know, you're there, is wearing cotton underwear. So cotton underwear is just basically allows for more air to circulate, like, around your vagina, and it allows your vagina to breathe more. And if you're wearing underwear that's not cotton, it's more likely to trap heat and moisture in your underwear, and that once again creates like a breeding ground for a yeast infection, for bacterial diseases, and for a whole bunch of like other stuff. You know, if you're sweating or you're hot or you're playing sports or something, and like the sweat is mixing with the hair, and like, you know, like it's not gonna be a pretty picture. So one thing that you should try and do is buy or wear cotton underwear at least 3 or 4 times a week. And don't get me wrong, I understand, you know, sometimes you want to be, you know, a pretty bitch, and you want to wear your lace panties and your silk panties and your thongs and everything, and no one's saying not to wear those, but just make sure you're not wearing those every single day, because eventually it will harm your vagina, because you're just trapping all air, hot air and sweat and stuff in there. And you know, soon you're gonna be itching a lot down there, and it's just, you don't want that. So, you know, cotton panties all 2019, make sure you get on it. The last thing I want to talk about is something that you guys should already know, is that you have to have a proper diet, and you have to be drinking lots and lots of freaking water. Like, literally, water is the answer to everything. If your vagina's smelling like fish, just drink water. If you're stinky, drink water. If you're breaking out, drink water. Like, water will just save all your problems. But you also have to make sure that your diet is good. Like, if you're eating fucking McDonald's, Big Mac, Wendy's, Taco Bell, all of that shit, like, every single day, like, your vagina's gonna smell like freaking grease and a 1-month-old Big Mac, and like, you're not gonna be happy about that. Like, who wants that? No one wants that. So you have to make sure you're kind of eating a balanced diet. Try and incorporate, again, more cranberry into your diet, more yogurt, drinking lots of water, fruits and stuff. Like if you're only eating greasy saltiness, like you're definitely gonna taste like freaking I don't know, you're gonna taste nasty. So you just want to make sure like you're you're having a balanced diet, and that you're taking care of yourself, like you're eating the right things, and you're not always eating so much junk food, because it will actually make a difference in the smell. And like, you know, you don't want to go to a gym and like, you know, you're taking off your pants, and people are like, oh my god, like who smells like fish, like what is that? Like, you don't want to be embarrassed, you want to be happy, you want to be proud, you want to be confident. So, you know, make sure you're eating a balanced diet. But yeah, so that's the end of this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you find these tips useful. You know, I hope you have the best vagina in the world. Like, I hope your vagina shines and glistens and is just wonderful. I wish you, you know, the very best for you and your little friend there. But yeah, don't forget again to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Check out my last video again, my story time on getting my first Brazilian. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. And yeah, that's it. Bye.
Thing like this, shake your body, don't stop, don't quit, just do it, do it, do